This is my mom, Akiko, which in Japanese means bright child. Back in the day, she was super popular and every guy was after her, or so she says. But, things are different now. This is the story of my mom after she hit menopause.
Menopause. I thought this was so fun. So fun. I loved this film. I loved that he was kind of writing it about his mom, and the kind of like hijacking that a lot of women can feel while they're going through menopause. Menopause can look different for everybody. The symptoms can look different for everybody, but this kind of idea that like you are kind of don't feel in control of your body, your moods, your emotions, and that it can be a really, really hard time for women, and not just women, but like those close to them as well, but especially the women that are going through this. And the idea that like this random cat in a box can help these women to kind of unravel that mess in their brain and unravel some of that, I thought was so fun, and I really, really loved it. I thought it was a good dose of kind of levity and lightness when talking about something that like is incredibly hard for people. And I loved her use of like texting and reaching out, and like it really stayed with her. It stayed with the cat, and it kind of spread naturally to other women, because when something, I feel like you find something that works for you, you want to share it with people. You want to see if it'll work for them too. You want to try and alleviate for them what was alleviated for you. And so I think that was like a very, very natural, organic direction to take it, and I'm really happy they did. I thought it was really, really beautiful and very, very fun.
This was hilarious. I loved it. It felt like a old-time silent film, but one they would never have done back then just because menopause would have been taboo. But this was hilarious. Using a cat that's delivered that kind of brings upon most of the symptoms, even though she was kind of starting to have them. And it's just completely hilarious the way it's portrayed. And to use the son's text messages popping up showing that she's kind of been experiencing them a little bit, and it's a funny way to show that women go a little bit crazy during menopause, but it's done in such a fun way. It's something that all women go through, so to make it light and take light of the situation is a different trope, because usually people don't. They usually make it where women like the big bad wolf instead of making it humorous. And I loved it that it was a humorous trope, using a cat, making it funny, making it something to laugh at instead, because it's something natural that just happens as women age. So it's something that would take the light of it, and I think a lot of women would laugh at this, especially older women who've gone through menopause. I think they would actually laugh at this, or women currently going through menopause might laugh at this film, because it's something that they could relate to. It's such a funny film.
Menopause Menopaws is a play on words. This film is, despite having certain storylines that might not be taken with a laugh, they find the humor within this. This is a classic silent film piece. We get this fun soundtrack along to these dialogues of conversation. The silent film has been modernized in this short film. We get to see not only the classic layover where we have these bits of moment of what the silent film is describing, what it may be dialogue, but we also get that integrated in a modern lens, whether it be us reading a text message like being sent. We get this nice fun play of a single mother who has kicked her husband out, and she has gotten a cat. She's going through menopause and all of these changes, and it really goes to show that despite going through all of these emotions, we still have these support systems, whether it be family or even an emotional support animal. Our relationships with these furry, fuzzy creatures at times, they really help people have a way of coping and connecting with not only themselves but with another animal. And so in doing so, it also helps our relationships with people and helps us, cats have a certain frequency. Their purrs actually heal the human body. So it's just a nice, fun, dynamic play on some stereotypical elements.